Chris Rachel Oslin with FanboyTV, back with another 12 Days of Geekmas shopping guide. Today we have the top 5 cookbooks for geeks. Number 1, A Feast of Ice and Fire, the official Game of Thrones companion cookbook. Seriously, people, this has to be one of the most gorgeous geek cookbooks on the market. The obsessive fans behind it have been blogging about Game of Thrones and just lush foodscaping for long before HBO introduced us all to the full frontal nudity that is the joy of television. If you want a gorgeous, geeky, again, just plain beautiful cookbook, this is the one. Number 2, Wookie Cookies, a Star Wars cookbook. This is a spiral-bound cookbook that's almost the exact opposite of A Feast of Ice and Fire. It's spiral-bound instead of perfect-bound, aimed at kids instead of aimed at foodies, and full of familiar home cooking with a little Star Wars flair instead of exotic faux medieval cooking full of ingredients you've never heard of. Really good for families, though. Number 3, True Blood, Eats, Drinks, and Bites from Bon Temps. If you've always wished your southern food was a little more sexy, this is the cookbook for you. It's full of recipes you'd expect to find at a church social in the Deep South, but all photographed as though the church was in a trailer that had just been hit by a jackknifing semi. The foods are just as rich as the ones in Game of Thrones, but somehow only a fraction as classy. Number 4, 50 Shades of Chicken, a parody and a cookbook. If you've always wished your cookbooks were a little more porn-tastic, 50 Shades of Chicken is here to spice up your dull, middle-class suburban life. This is equally good as a serious gift for 50 Shades of Grey fans, or as an ironic gift for geeks who break out in hives at the thought of reading such low-quality porn when they could be reading actual Twilight fanfic instead. And finally, number 5, Dining with the Doctor, the Unauthorized Whovian cookbook. I can't end a list like this without mercilessly pimping one of my own geek cookbooks. Come on! Dining with the Doctor was written by an obsessive Whovian for my own fellow Doctor Who fans. This book includes one recipe for every episode of series 1 through 6, plus a bonus chapter on fish fingers and custard. You can preview some of the recipes over on kitchenoverlord.com. Now, do you have a favorite geek cookbook we missed? Tell us all about it in the comments and we'll spread the love.